حابب يلاقي نفسه طبعا. We must slow down to 315.
Copy. All right, you guys, man. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you. Let's make sure the sounds are looking good. Big up HD. Good to see you, my fam. I hope you're doing well. Capital G, capital O, capital D. Thank you for waking me up and blessing me with another day. Guys, we're here in DCS flying with a couple of the homies, so we're not even going to drag this out because one of them's time is limited. We're in the Afghanistan map, a mission made by JTF Mad Dog's Money Shot. So he's already over there working the area. We got my boy Doc Holiday maybe joining us here. We'll be on comms 225. Let's go ahead and jump in the bird and get it on and crack-a-lackin'. You know what I'm saying, man? All right, let's get this tunage turned down. Okay, tunage off. And let's just get to work, y'all. First and foremost, what we want to do is let's request our ground crew, rearm and refuel. We're gonna always take our slammers, which are 120 Charlies, and let's see, we'll bring at least 4. There's some work to do over there at the target area. Let's see what let's go on the inner pylon here first and put a bag or a fuel tank. We'll also need the lightning target pod. Now let's come into here. Let's see, that's further out, so I believe this is the tough station here. Now let's see. We can do 3 times CBU 97s. Then we'll go station numero 6, same thing. Bombs, CBUs, oops, my bad. 3 times, boom, boom, boom. Then here on this station, we'll do some more. Yeah, let's do more bombs. Let's do some laser guided bombs. We'll do some GBU 12s. We could stack 2 there. So we're going to be pretty heavy. And we'll stack more laser guided bombs, 2 there. So look at that weight. 42,300 is max. We're right at 40, so we're going to be heavy rolling up out of here. Now, if we need to get rid of stuff, we can do so by doing a jettison. So we'll think about that. Let's put board number 318 there. And okay. Let's get the copy. Hey, D-Champ's in the house, man. What's up, G? All right. So rearming is going to happen. Let's go ahead and get rid of the pilot's body. Let me get my foot on the rudder pedals here. Let me see. Do I like it this close? Yeah, I guess. Let me re-stack my track IR for whatever reason. It's acting a little funny, man. Let me just adjust. Oh, no wonder this thing came loose. Okay, stand by. Stand by for a second. Why it's rearming refueling? Okay, I think we got it fixed. Let's see if track IR is good. The little clamp part just came undone. No worries. Bam, bam, Maruskis. Okay. All right, now let's try this again. Boom. Okay, let me push it in a little bit. It likes to be like right here. Let's reset it. That's much better. All right. I mean, it could be better, but we're going to roll with it. First and foremost, let's get our power on. And I like to use the start mode too, but prior to that, the brake is electronic, so it needs power. Now we're going to toggle the start mode, and it's going to get loud, so let's close the canopy. There's a little button depressed there. All right. Okay, what we're doing is we're looking for our RPMs here to get to 25. Okay, now we're going to observe the throttle here. Throttle's coming forward. We're watching RPM increase. .60 is the magic number. That's when we start getting some power here. Excellent. All right, we can now start getting some of this power on here. Okay, while that's happening, let's get these controls before I forget. And then we'll put this into stored heading. The DED will start giving a read. So it's going to start aligning. We'll turn the power on to all of our sensors and peripherals here shortly. Let's turn the HUD up. And once it aligns, I'll check comms. So you can see it's still counting down. We'll get it ready. and it's good to go. I usually don't want to interrupt this process at all, so we want to get it to where it starts flashing for us, and then we will put it in the navigation mode, and we should be good to go. So I hope everyone's doing well today, man. Like I said, let's see. I don't see dock loaded up yet because I see a canopy right here, another aircraft starting up. All right, it'll be flashing here shortly. Countdown is at 17. And then everything else will be easy to get on. Okay, you guys see how it's flashing in the HUD? It's also flashing on our DED. 2 clicks to the nav mode, and now we're there. So let's go ahead and run our comms check 225. Comms check 225. Okay, we'll be departing here in about 5 minutes or less. We'll let you know we're airborne. We'll be headed to Whiskey 1.
Copy that. So I am RTB, rearm, refuel to Bagram here.
Okay, if I get up and you're at Bagram, I'll go to Bagram and run a orbit until you get back up. And just let you know, we're bringing CBU 97s times 6, GBU 12s times 4, and I got 4 slammers on the baby.
Copy that. We have also have an A-10 coming out of Bagram airborne as well.
Copy that. Is he going to get on comms? Is comms working?
Yep, Pig's on comms.
Nice. Perfect. What's up, my G? Let's get all of our sensor power on here. As well as I want radar altimeter. Let's get some of these lights going on here. Come on, track IR, quit playing with me, man. There we go. As far as our lighting is concerned, let's get a good. I gotta reset my camera up there, man. All right, lighting is concerned. Panel is here. We're going to go all the way to bright for takeoff, and the air will keep it normal. All right, let's go ahead and arm the ejection seat. Let's get the radar warning. I don't have a jammer, but I just make this a good point to turn these on, because if I don't, and I do have one on, that'd be a problem. Okay, boom. Now let's get our HMD on here. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and do an alignment here. We're going to go list 0, R, Doppler over, and select. Okay, we're going to go select again. Okay. I like that. Finally, let's go to... We'll find out what the TACAN is, but let's go list 7. We're going to Doppler over, and let's go south here, and we'll put this 3. Enter that. Doppler over, 3 again. Enter that, and let's Doppler out of there. All peripherals are on, and we're ready to go. Let's get the taxi light on, and check left side here. IFF lights, we'll get those off in the sky. HMD's been zeroed in. We've got category 2 stores configuration for the proper weight of the aircraft. We've got both of our left and right MPDs on, and let's confirm we got 9,000 in the main tank, and we can come here list 2, and we've got 8,997 pounds to work with. Okay, finally let's turn our steering on with that, and let's check our surfaces, and before I even leave, I like to check boards. I can see them out there coming up and down. All right, let's go do a fit check.
Jedi 1-1 inbound Bagram to runway 21 left.
2 copies. Let me see what our call sign is. We're Jedi 1-2. And Jedi 1-2 departing home plate. At this time, we'll call airborne. All right, so we're going to be conserving fuel. We're awfully heavy. We'll try to maybe get 180 knots on the rotation there, even as I'm braking now. So even if we were to have to come back and land, I definitely would have to dump fuel. Landing lights on. Final looks clear. We'll be taken out to the east, of course. Waypoint 1. Okay, scope is clear. Okay, copy that. We're rolling. He's gonna go do something else, so we'll just do what we gotta do. She's heavy. Okay, we're gonna have to jump it in afterburner. And then we'll come back out. And we'll rotate. Gears coming up. Now we're going to steer on over to waypoint 4, because that's where money's at. And 2-1 airborne, we're 4 minutes flat from Bagram.
Copy that. By the time you get here, I should be ready to get airborne.
Copy that. Okay, let's go lights off. Sounds good. Okay, that's just our AWACS. Two minutes. We're going to go ahead and go laser arm, master arm, stay at the ready. And I'm going to go ahead and go air to ground. And there's our 4 GBU-12s, but we're going to be selecting these. And we're going to be putting these into the CCRP mode for calculated release. And then we can go back to regular, because we might get some bandits.
Alright, Lieutenant 1 rolling from back room 03.
Copy that. Okay, we should see him departing here. Okay, there he is. And let's pick Whiskey 1 now. Okay, I have your visual. I'm at your 3 o'clock high. I'll fall in on you.
Copy, coming left for Whiskey 1.
2, got your visual low. 10 o'clock. Boards out, brakes back in. Always keeping me on my toes, G. Two saddle. Okay guys, we got 43 to Whiskey 1.
Engaging enemy armor from poles 162 for 10. Should have 1 copies.
So he's all CBU 97s, it looks like, on him.
And Task 1-1, be advised, we got a flight of 2, Jet 1-1, Jet 1-2, inbound, 6 minutes out. Variety of weaponry, and air picture is clear at this moment. Copy, so.
Who? Requesting combat spread at 30.
That's a negative. Tighten up, sir. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Hey, I was about to tighten up on you, my G.
Copy me. That's Vincent. Combat spread.
Vincent, combat spread. I'll go right at 30. We're at 33 now.
Hey, rifle.
Two. We're breaking right.
When I see stuff like this over the mountains, you breaking away. I just love DCS.
It is beautiful. I will be watching this back later. Alright, we're going to bring the target pod up. We're going to go... let's go white hot. And let's make it soy. And we're 27 off a target. So we got to get into this little clearing over here, so I'm making a good run. And as we're doing this, we also want to keep a situational awareness of the big picture. So I'm going to... Alright, and as I'm making my runs, I'll have my HSD at 120 out, looking for any bandits. And for deconfliction, 2's on a heading at 322. I'll be Angels 15-5 in hot.
Copy that. Test 1-1, are you working smoke at the center?
Oops.
Hey, I'm about to light that 80 up.
F10, let's go JTF. We'll do F2. We'll do actions. We'll do smoke, and we'll do orange.
Are you on the laser or working visuals?
Alpha watch smoke deployed in our target. Okay, let's look for orange smoke. Alright, and I just activated a target. I'm going after the orange. I just activated the orange.
Copy that. Two's working orange. And,
so we're going... now we're going to switch from CCRP. We're going to go DTOS, guys. Alright. Let's get our... okay, look in the HUD. I'm moving it around. We'll TMS up there. There's the smoke. Now we'll go over to the HUD. We'll come in for the narrow view. And look what we got here. A little sprint. Alright, TMS up. Alright, let's make our first run, y'all. Okay, 2's in hot. Bomb drop in 30 seconds. I'm Angels 12.6, heading 329. Alright, master arm selected.
45 seconds from drop on green smoke.
2.
Egg Shack E90.
Okay, guys, about 8 seconds. Here we go. There's the reticle letting us know we're in the time zone.
And Task 1-1, be advised, stop embellishing your kills, sir. That was a measly T80, not a T90.
Pickle. And we are out to the east.
Copy, one's rolling in.
2. So we'll zoom out there. And we need to keep our eye on the HSD.
One's pickle green smoke out to the south.
Okay, we just missed it. We did hit it. Let's see if we got to come back in on it again. All right. I hate to waste 2 bombs on one target, but we'll come back in on it again.
Alright, Jedi 1-1 is working green smoke.
2.
Is it the Yankee or the Sony 3?
I want to say it was the...
Okay, we destroyed it. Look at that. BP, it's destroyed. Look at the picture. It's done. Okay, Shaq, BMP. All right, let's get JTAC again. Oops, I keep doing that. We need to do this. Then F10. We need to go F3. We need to go F2. Actions, and we'll pick red.
Alright, one rolling in. Green smoke.
Okay, I'll be rolling in on the red smoke. So now we're gonna
I believe that
come
was,
up to,
for Tusk 1-1.
I just
Go ahead and take it. Take it.
yeah, I just activated a new target with red smoke though.
Copy that.
Okay, there it is. All right, coming back on the power. I'm just gonna nose down. All right, let's slew it. All right, let's zoom out. Let's find that smoke.
Jedi 1-1 targeting T-72 with green smoke.
Okay, let's circle back out. Okay, we're going to exfil here for a second here, and then we'll be back inbound. Egressing, heading 215.
Copy that.
We just need to give ourselves some distance. Fuel is 6.1. Okay, target area is back there. There's the red smoke. Let's see, let's egress or ingress to that valley. But we got to be careful because that Whiskey 2 is awfully dangerous. So actually, we'll come back around.
What did you target? Did you just request blue smoke?
Yeah, I'm going up to the red smoke. Go right over here. Okay, we're just going to target that area and see what we get. Let's get on that bomb line, fly efficiently. We're almost in range. We're in hard over the target area. Heading 354, Angels 10. Okay, we missed it.
Copy that.
We missed our release. We're gonna just fly this heading and circle back. I'm watching out for Whiskey 2 as well.
Alright, copy that. I got about 2 minutes left here. I'm going to be dropping on orange smoke on some infantry.
Copy that.
Right, gentlemen, it is time for me to go. I don't know how long I'll be back, but if it doesn't take too long, I'll be back on the server here.
Okay, roger that. I'll be here for a while. And Doc, if you're going to stay on for a little bit, I'll jump in A10 with you here shortly. Or I might need to stay in the air because you won't have no defenses.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Roger that, my G. Well, we'll see if we're still working waypoint 1 where it's safe enough. Then I'll get in that A10.
Don't be safe until it isn't.
Right? Or we can jump in some 18s too. And now there's nothing there to even waste the bomb on. Let's see. Let's just put something there. Pickle. Let's turn out to the right. There we are.
Are you still dropping on that smoke?
That's an A-firm, my G. We got some T-80 damage. Yeah, I just dropped them. We got some T-80s damage down there.
Yeah, he's on fire. I'm looking at.
Yeah, he's about to be exploding. Alright, let's see what else I can put smoke on there. Okay, that's our AWACS. We're still safe. 3, 2, 1, 1. Let's go with orange again. Alright, I got some orange smoke out. Alright, let's get out of there. Get DTOS mode back. And we're exfilling about 10. We'll turn back in. Let's see. I need to look and see what my KC 135, 243, and 43. Okay, he's dead. Let's see. Oops, what am I doing here? We need to go ILS. We need to sequence over. Go Doppler down, and it's 43. And enter. Okay, we can get out of there. Alright, let's turn back in. Okay, I'm turning back in hot from the south back to the north. All right, let's slow down. Let's get our information down there. Okay, there we go. Boom. Let's take a closer look here. We're just going to put it kind of right on the smoke. All right, 57 seconds to bomb drop. We'll be on the heading of about 345. Correction, 340. Angels 13-2.
I'm working block 20 to 15. I'm gonna, the cloud will come down. I don't really see much stuff down here though.
Is this mission set up to where we have to finish it, or could we just start working another waypoint?
I don't think we'll have the JTF unless we finish. Not entirely sure.
Okay, Pickle. Well, let's I'm gonna just get rid of my my stores on this target area, and then we'll see what's going on there. I see you're just deployed some blue smoke.
But I'm not seeing it at all.
Got you. Well, I just killed some infantry. It was basically a CBU for nothing. My next pass, I'm going to arm some smoke, and I'm going to ripple off, I'm going to drop a pair. Let me see how many more I got. Okay, so I have 3. I'm going to do a pair and ripple them all off on the next smoke I get. Alright, so we kind of set something up different here. I like to be out to the south because there's SAMs elsewhere. Alright, let's pull that speed back. Alright, let me just use my mouse for this. JTAC. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to go for... Alright, I just put some blue smoke over there. We're 11 out.
Seeing the smoke anywhere.
Yeah, I got the smoke visual. Alright, I'm going to be rolling in. Get a little altitude and I'm going to roll in, my G. I can see people down there. There's infantry men down there, so I see a guy standing there. So a lot of these targets may be infantry. That's why I'm doing this little run in here. Here we go. Pickle, watch the show. Okay, let's do a climb and left turn. There's also some red smoke down there I still see.
Yeah, I just deployed that. I think they're all right there.
Copy that. Let's also take a look at our fuel. Okay, there's, oh yeah, we're getting them good. Boom, boom, look at those explosions on the camera. Okay, yeah, I just killed a bunch of infantry RPG folks. And, yeah, are you going to work that red smoke?
Affirm, dropping now.
Copy that. Let's see where this tanker's at. Tanker's 44 miles away to the south.
It's going to be a bad drop.
No worries. I got 3.3 on the fuel, so I'm doing all right. But probably the next few 100 pounds, I'm gonna have to go to the tanker. Look, you can see the bodies down there. So these are the guys that we just hit. So we're just looking to clear this area up. All right, let's go. Other JTF, Overwatch. Acciones, target. Let's do some orange smoke again. Hey, I'm gonna be looking for some orange smoke here. I got it visual.
It's right next to this red one. Pickle.
Alright, so that's out. So now what we need to do is come back to SMS. We're out of GB. We're out of those. We're also gonna do CC. We'll do DTOS on these. We'll do pairs. And we'll do Ripple 2. After that. Okay, everything is all ready. We'll go back to the HSD. There's the orange smoke. Okay, I'm rolling back in. I'll be on a southern heading. Angels 12-6.
From that last target, if you start heading east towards, or away from the river towards the other memory, you'll see red.
Just gonna put the bomb right there. All right. Okay, we're rolling in. Pickle. There goes our bombs. Ooh, and we're almost to bingo. But if we don't have any stores on us, then we'll just go land. Looking in that camera, see any damage when we get. These are going to be not as... Yeah, we killed some infantry. Yeah, we're basically just shacking infantry, so I could even put smoke in and go in with guns now, I believe. Three, no worries. Boom, boom. Boom. Oops. 10. 3. 2, 1, 1. Let's go with 4. Okay, I'm going to be rolling in with some guns before I go back to Bagram. I'm going to go in that orange smoke.
Altitude.
You attacking that blue smoke?
Yep, rolling in with guns on the blue smoke.
Yeah, copy that. I just came in and did a gun run on the orange smoke. We got it, so there can't be that much more. Let me check.
Radio check, 225.
5x5.
Alright guys, welcome Ison from the 414th there. He's giving me a refresher course and Trey, we might need to borrow you here for some TDOA work.
Okay, so you want me to go over and join that server?
No, we're in the server. We're in the server.
Oh, okay, roger that, roger that. I'm about to head back to Bagram right now. I just hit bingo.
Alright, copy that. We're spooling up at Kabul right now.
Copy that. Me and or Doc and I are trying to figure out how many more targets. It looks like it's just little infantry left there. So I just was doing a strafing run, and yeah, it's just onesies and twosies.
Alright, copy that. That target area should be wrapped up pretty soon, then it'll switch to waypoint 2.
Copy that. Let's go off air to ground for a second. And so far, only thing active over here that I see probably at waypoint 2 is the SA-15 or in this area, but so far no air-to-air threats.
Alright, so Ison's going to be Jedi 1-1, you're Jedi 1-2, I'm Jedi 1-3.
Copy that. Welcome to the fight, Jedi 1-1.
Go ahead and RTB, I got more than enough fuel to sit here and play with these dudes with guns.
Copy that, Hog. Copy that. I'll be RTB Bagram and pick up some more stores. I'm going to bring some harms back if we're going to start working waypoint 2, though, because I just saw 15 out there, SA-15. Okay, we got the fuel warning. All right, so let's take a little peek at our scoops at our
And
store.
why I would have lost my CCIP for my gun.
We're JTF Mad Dogs. Okay, we got 9 ground target shack. It's not bad. Are you asking where your pipper is for your CCRP?
IP for the gun. It disappeared on me.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do basically a dive, and it'll come back up. So climb and then do a dive and see if your reticle or your pipper comes back up in your HUD.
Yeah, that's what I just did, and it didn't appear.
Okay, do you know how to go into the IFCC and go back to your selections and switch your pipper? You can switch it to the 3/4 or whatever it is.
Isn't that just HUD soy EMS left?
Yeah, try that, but I mean, there's a reason why you lost your pipper. It's one of those, and it happens to me every now and then, so I feel your pain. I wonder if that's the tanker. Yeah, that's the tanker. But we're going to go land and get more armament because we are clean.
Yeah, it's a DMS right, or DMS right, while you have your HUD selected.
Okay, with the HUD selected as soy, you did DMS right?
Alright, checking Victor. Yep, that fixed it.
Okay, sweet. Appreciate you.
Check.
5x5. Welcome to the fight, Jedi 1-1. And Bagram, be advised, F16 ×1, we are out of the north on a 152 heading. Bingo Fuel will be taking the western runway, Bagram. I think it's 25 left. That's our Patriot missile defense system, so that's friendly. Good thing is we're landing very light. Let's go ahead and get our lower display back on the nav. And you can see the bases there. We're going to be running 2-4. So here's the field. There's some mountains here. We're going to come right over and Bagram Airfield, F16 ×1, making standard pattern, right pattern in. We're now on right base for the western runway. We'll be straight in after our turn to final Bagram, left side. Alright, let's start slowing down now, guys. You can see our boards are out in the back. If you come here, you can see our brakes are out. Let's get a good altitude, a good visual. We got to get under 200 here. Get the gear up. Just bring that nose up. And we're going to do a right skimming turn just on the right side of this mountain here. We're at 315, slowing. Let's get the landing light switch on, which it is. And we can get our formation lights back on. There we go. Okay, we're at 218. Gear's coming down. Boards are out still.
Warning, 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 warning.
Gear is down, 3 green, lights are on. Bagram, runway 24 left, short final.
Altitude. Altitude.
Keep that nose up. Nose is still up. Nose is still up. Nose is still up. We're down.
Radar check 225, Jedi 13.
1-1, loud and clear.
Copy.
Jedi flight, be advised. Jedi 12 has arrived here at Bagram. We'll be rearming and refueling. We'll be off comms for about 5 mics.
Copy.
And we're working Whiskey 2, I'm assuming, so you want me to bring 4 harms and all rest air to air?
Did you guys clear out one yet?
I mean, there's some Doc said he'd probably clear it out. It's just infantrymen down there.
Yeah, it's gonna need to get cleared out to get the JTF active over there.
I see, okay. All right, I'll come back with more CBU 97s, and I'm going to go ahead and ripple and pair them off, so we'll just destroy the whole area.
Yeah, copy that.
I'm just messing around.
There's only 10 infantry left, and I've still got plenty of bombs and guns.
Okay, Jedi Flight, you let me know what you want me to put on my bird.
Your choice, but we just asked that you bring a HTS pod. We're going to try to do some TDOA training.
All right, that's going to be a lot of training because I'm lost all the way around, so you guys have to walk me through that.
Can do.
So he wants to do some target designation assignment. So we'll put the HEMS pod on. And he's the 1-1, so he's from the 414th. Hey, Phantosaur, man, how's it going?
Jedi,
Have a good flight. Good luck. It's the middle of the night here.
F16 stacks in runway.
Appreciate you checking in, my G. Okay, let's set the brake. Let's get lights off for now. And let's go arm up. Let's make sure that brake is stored. Okay. And then I got to use the latrine really quick. My eyeballs are floating. So let's go ground crew and rearm and refuel. He wants us to bring the HTS harm targeting system. Okay, so we'll bring that. Boom. And we'll switch this out for air to ground. Harm. Air to ground. Harm. So we'll do 2 harms. So I'm going to bring all harms, because that's the type of training that they want me to do. We'll drop this FLIR. And I'll bring another harm. Alright, so boom boom. Nothing there. And let's refuel all the way up. Before we do it, we got to open our fuel door. For whatever reason, that helps things work out. Gun ammo, we also want to get that 100%. There's our weight. Boom, boom, boom.
Request refueling. Couple traffic.
All right, fan bammers. I'll be off here for a second.
Copy.
I'll be right back with you.
Whiskey 1's clear.
Copy that. We'll be headed to Joystick.
Traffic, 2 wheels up, cobble, off to the north, Whiskey 2. Us defending. Sam's going out.
All right, my G's. Let's get that going. Let's get that going. Boom. Yeah, YouTube be changing the names up, man, Phantosaur. All right. So, we're all good to go here. Let's see what we got. We got the 4 harms, 4 slammers, 1 tank. Let's see. Let's check our fuel. Okay, 9,000, that's good. And we're a lot lighter than we were. Cat scores 2. Jedi flight, Jedi 1-2, back on comms. We will be departing eastern runway right side, headed to Whiskey 2. We've got 4 slammers and 4 harms and our Hotel Tierra Sango pod on, ready for training.
Jedi 1-1, copy all. Thanks.
I probably should be a little bit more professional. This guy is from another squadron. I'm basically flying how we fly, but I don't. Let's make sure our boards are down. Boards are down. Final checks. Came out of burner. Jedi 1-2 goes up.
Copy that. We're about to be orbiting, waiting for you to get up here so we can do the TDOA.
Jedi 1-2 copies. What angels would you like me?
Going up to 21,000 to clear the clouds and the mountain range, so we'll see you up here.
Okay, Angels 21. See you soon. Alright guys, so you're going to see your boy get some official training here on how we target designate, going lights off, how we target designate other targets. So all of our sensors should be good. Let's check to make sure we got our targeting pod, TGP's off, but we've got we've got it on board, so that's what I want to see. Okay, now we can essentially go back to the FCR, just in case we get air to air, and let's poke that out a little bit. And we can take it off from air to ground.
Jedi 1-2-1-1, if you could set air-to-air, TACAN 104 Yankee.
Air-to-air 104 Yankee, Jedi 1-2. 104 Yankee.
And 3 set. And Doc, if the comms get too much, let us know. We can just switch over to 127 here for our comms.
All good, I'm the only other one who's on, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, there's air to air. And then the band, we need to change it to Yankee. No, that wasn't it. Let me see. 104. Is it here? I believe it's here. Do we hit enter?
Tightening up the turn. I'm visual U12 rejoining.
Okay. Let's enter that. Quick question. I can't remember how to change spin a minute. The X-ray to Yankee, is it M select over the number?
Yeah, just type 0, enter.
Okay, copy. Thank you, sir. Okay, we're 104 Yankee air to air. And then we need to come down here.
Good yardstick.
Okay.
12, continue north direct waypoint 2. We're overhead, rejoining on you.
Roger that.
Hey guys, RTB, just be advised, there's a bunch of SA-13s down there, but they're not showing up on the JTAG. I took out 5 Shulkas and a bunch of little short range, nothing long range.
Copy.
I'm showing 3 Strillas down there right now on JTAG. Give me to mark them for you. I'm Whiskey, I'm headed back to base. Winchester. Sure. Okay, so I thought that they showed up as 13. My bad. I guess we're on the JTAG.
NASAMS training, or sorry, TDOA. So up ahead at about 20 miles, there's a series of NASAMS. So I'm going to grab one of them with TMS up. And then flight standby data. I'm going to do TMS left long to run a master sequence on it.
2.
Everybody get the data.
Yes, in my HSD I have the indicator over Whiskey 2. Now, and when it says TDOA in the HUD, is there anything I have to do to receive that information?
Nope, that means you are contributing already, so that's TDOA complete, coming up on your right side, passing up.
Copy.
I'm going to hold 350 knot.
Copy. You want me to stay left side?
Yeah, while we're doing trade.
Okay, catching up.
So feel free to do route formation, because I know there's a lot of heads down going on. I'm going to try to maintain about 350 knots.
2.
Okay, 2, do you see the Big Bird off in the distance, about 50 miles, 1 o'clock?
Looking now. Got it.
Okay, TMS up that, and then TMS left long, and that'll send us data, and we'll start to contribute there.
Okay, say the first TMS, TMS up, and then TMS up long.
TMS up to lock it, and then TMS left long to TDOA.
Okay.
Good data from one.
Right, what I need you to do, if you can get my TGP slammed on that.
Should start auto contributing for it.
Right now I've just got a mass TGP.
Oh, that thing's showing way off. Go TMS aft to release it.
Who?
Kind of over the objective area, so let's see what we can find. We'll hold off on that and blow some stuff up and then go back to trying to find things again. So Whiskey 2 is primary, TGP slewed, I'm showing smoke in the area. Go ahead and maintain orbit your discretion. I'm gonna head off to the right.
Kirby got an SA-15 on the nose. 20 miles, or 30 miles.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take it.
Copy that. Also got a snowdrift off to the right there, and it just disappeared.
2.
Dash 3, see if you can lock that 15 and then do a TMS left long and we'll TDOA it. Just trying to...
Alright, copy that, is there.
Okay, good data from me.
Okay, copy. Good data for me. I just did the same.
You can help it along by kind of going transverse, if that makes sense, like not straight at it, but kind of off to the 45. It'll help lock it up a little sooner.
2.
Alright, so now I've got that slaved. I got my TGP on. The TGP auto slaves to that record.
Yep, at least into the area. I'm showing on a 1.3 mile error right now, so you may have to look around a bit.
And I'm in range, but I'm still PMG5.
I got a PGM 3.
3's PGM 4.
Okay, I got PGM2. I know we're looking for 1.
Let's see if we can get it.
I'm getting pretty close here, though.
Range on thing is about 8 miles, so I'm getting closer than that.
2. And here's where they are.
I don't know if it turned off or what, but I can't get any more signal off it. So I'd say go ahead and launch the harm.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, pop up 11. Defensive 11.
Magnum. And I'll be turning back out here, opposite direction. Got an 11 down there. Yeah, I got my harm off. We're gonna keep that 11 in the notch. The 11 is on. Okay, I'm being targeted here.
3 saying defense at S11.
Just let you know, ICE is dead. I can get that now.
Okay, he's back up. He's tracking me. Let's go to the deck here. Keep him in the notch. Dude's going to the deck. Keep him in the notch. They both got shot down. Fuel is good. All right, let's climb back up. Well, and we'll stay low. We're close to. How close are we to Whiskey 3? Okay, yeah, we're pretty close, so we need to stay low. I want to ingress Whiskey 2 from Whiskey 1 because Whiskey 1 is safe. So let's start climbing back up here shortly. Oh.
225, be advised, 1 and 3 were dead.
Got you 5x5. I'm getting ready to climb some altitude and see if I can bait them out.
I'm gonna try my luck.
Alistair. 3 safe. Guys, we got a 4th Jedi flight here. Rambo, you guys welcome him to the server.
Welcome in, Rambo.
Hey, thanks a lot.
So we did actually kill that target. Look, or we injured him. He's not dead yet. Jedi 1-1, Jedi 1-2 requesting engage. We got a bogey. It's about 70 out. Okay, yeah, we're
Heading inbound 03 right, Bagram.
let's go air to air. Let's go HSD. And let's get to work, y'all. Okay, there he is. He's low on the ground. We should be able to lock him. Okay, there he is. Okay, I'm almost in launch range for this guy. Okay, we lost the lock. Relock him again. He's notching. He's within 60.
Rambo's airborne, heading north.
He turned his radar off. He's still out there.
Possible bogey at 12,000 at full 26344.
One launching.
Let's see. Master arm is on. Let's get that lock out of here. Let's go left. He's jamming. Oh, what's going on here?
This is 4, you got that bogey?
Fox 3. Okay, Shack SU-34. Shack SU-34. All right, let's check the picture. There's another SU-34 missile launch. Missile launch.
Cat flare. Cat flare.
Dude, this is 4, I'm on my way to your location, but I'm a little far out.
There's another 34 out there. Missile launch. First missile was defeated. Going down. That's it.
Warning.
We got slacked, y'all. Oh my goodness. That was nasty business. Nasty business. All right. Let us get another bird because we got slacked, y'all. Okay, let's look at the stats here. This is us. 115 points on the board. 1 aircraft kill, 9 ground, and 1 loss. There we go. So let's get back to it. There's more people coming in, so it's going to get interesting. All right, let's select the roll. We're going to release it and get it back. Booyah. All right. That was crazy. That was crazy, man. Well, at least we got, everyone's been shot down. And we shot one of them bad boys down before we get there. There was two. They were hiding. I thought it was just one that was jamming, but there was two. So, interesting. All right, so we're going to go with the mix this time. Good mix. So let's, ground crew, rearm and refuel. Boom, that's good. You know, we already need these missiles here, man. All right. 5. We'll do, I feel like the bombs. I feel like we should do some CBU 93s. We'll take 3. 6 bombs. CBU 97. 3. And let's do air to ground. Harm there. So I'm pretty sure those weigh more. These 3 are going to weigh more than this one. 3687, we're looking good. Now we need a TGP. And we also need the HTS. Boom, 39.7, so still under 40, not bad. We got a mix of everything so that we can be lethal.
Request rearming.
In a few different regards. Let's get that.
Copy.
Okay. That was fun. Power on. Parking brake set. And I like start 2. All right.
Rearming complete.
Let me check something. This is Kabul, yeah, because I didn't know what airfield I was at last time. I know Bagram because we were flying some of this mission yesterday. Okay, let's bring that up. Remember 60% RPM. We're going to go ahead and get everything on. I always wait a few seconds before I put it in stored heading. That should be fine there on the DED. Comms check 225.
5x5.
Okay, Jedi 1-2 starting up here, Kabul.
Copy that, we're departed already. Just across the mountain range.
2.
Yeah, that band is heading away from me. Going cold. I'm at full 172 for 31. I'm going to anchor here.
Okay, I'm turning up the HUD. Okay, we got about 46 seconds. 24 seconds. Okay, align ready. Now you know what we're going to do. We're going to come back down here once my track IR gives me the opportunity to do so, and right into the nav. Let's turn our sensor power on. Boom. Let's get our radar altimeter. That way we get warnings from actual above ground versus trying to always look at barometric. That can be very dangerous in this environment from all the terrain. Let's go ahead and get our IFF on, and we'll get our radio on. Boom. We'll get our power to our threat warning system, and we'll turn our shaft and flare on. And we'll also turn our HMD up. Go. Put my feet on the rudder pedal so we can align correctly here. Right, we're done with there. Let's go list 7. Boom.
Wizard 1-1, Bra 321 for 100 at 7,000 cold.
So he's cold, that's good. And I believe the TACAN that I need now is going to be 43. Okay, that's already, we're going Whiskey 2. We'll do laser arm and master arm in the air. Let's get our lights together. I'm gonna go bright. And that's closed. IFF is on. Let's get taxi light on. And nose wheel steering. Kabul traffic, Jedi 1-2, departing ramp, departing runway 11, Kabul. Boards out. Boards in. So they're probably like over 100 miles away. So you can see they're already at Whiskey 2, all of them. E3, you can see they're sending information right now. And we'll switch it back to the 104 Yankee in the air. Bull traffic, Jedi 1-2, F16 ×1, entering runway 11, immediate departure. Will be Whiskey 2, climbing Angels 21. Landing lights on. Finals clear. Let's monitor our fuel consumption as we take off. We're at 8.9 on the fuel. Male power takeoff. It looks like a slower takeoff, but we're saving fuel instead of going right into afterburner, getting all this weight moving. We're going to push 180. Okay, we should be good to rotate. Gears coming up. Speed's increasing. Gears up, lights out. All lights off. Jedi 1-2 wheels up. I'm going to go ahead and fence in. Set air to ground for a second. Turn our AGMs on. We got 84 to go, so if we climb, okay, that's just our AWACS. Problems check 225.
555.
Okay, Jedi 1-2 en route to Whiskey 2. I'm waiting for orders.
All players, data out to the 16s is an SA-11 site.
2. So we're going to bring our nose down so we can increase some speed here.
I got him.
There's probably a tanker up there. So we're still saving speed. Look at our fuel burn. It's nice and slow, 7,600 pounds per hour. We're fenced in. We're 73 out. Okay, let's square our heading bug up so we can get on some autopilot here and get some outside pictures. Now on the autopilot we can go attitude hold, which we will here in a second. So throttle is good. We'll go about 2.5 here. Okay, let's go attitude hold, and we'll go. Now we have a climb in the autopilot in the F16. Get a screenshot. Boom. Alright, then all we have to do to hold wings level, once we get to about 20,800, we'll switch the autopilot mode from attitude hold to wings level. Okay, we're safe. About 100 to go. 70. Alright. Now you can see the nose coming down, and it should get us right at Angels, almost 21. That's fine, 30-degree difference. Or as far as feet, but that's okay. Now you can see we're off the objective, maybe about a degree or two. So this is the knob down here. I'm just going to ease it over one. So now we're cruising, same fuel setting. I haven't touched the throttle, and we're performing efficiently as far as fuel burn to get over there. Our speed, we want to be at least 300 at this altitude in case any SAMs or anything. That's our Patriot missile system. Now let's Doppler left here, and let's switch ours to AA transmit because he wants us to do that, and I believe he said it was 104. We're going to enter that, and then we're going to go up one. Now that he reminded me how to do it, we're going to do 0, enter, and now we're on Yankee. So master arm is on, lasers on, air to ground. Let's see who's got what. Still at 115. Oh, this is Doc. Yeah, he's killed 25 ground. Killing that aircraft gave me a big boost. And there was 2 of them, man. They were jamming, so it made them look like there was multiple aircraft. Okay, let's make our pads over here. Soy. You can see you got 1, 3, and 4. So this would be the leader, 3 is Money, and 4 is Rambo. And for them, I'm 2 in the middle. And they're pretty low now. They're at 2,000, 2,000, 4,000. Maybe they're avoiding SAMs, I don't know. So far, that looks good.
Wizard 111. Request bogey dope.
Ooh.
1. Wizard 1.
Alright, we're 32 miles up. So our AWACS doesn't have anybody, and you can see here, this is our harms box here, and this is our distance where it says Bravo, 30 miles from Whiskey 2, and we got 3 minutes and 29 seconds to get there. Oh. Keep about 350 on the speed. So it looks like they're in this area over there. So it's cool because when you look, now you know you're looking at heading 033, 061. So you can see in our display as well, our arms. Master arm is harms. This is our speed. This is the latest to come up in RWR. This is our altitude. Of course, this is a designator here, which we don't have in Soy. And of course, 17 miles. All right, let's get active here. Let's go off all autopilots. My aircraft. And 3, this is 2. Are you guys on a different comms channel?
Negative.
Oh, copy. It's just all quiet. You guys are just hunting the harms here? Or?
Yeah, we're under an SA-11 right now. It's a little hectic down here.
2. Well, I am 10 from Whiskey 2, so I'll see if it comes on for me and see what happens for you guys.
Copy that. All right, guys, be advised. The one launcher down there is rearming at this time.
Copy that. I'm going to climb up to Angels 30 in case I'm engaged.
Alright, 1-1 is going to go back to waypoint 2 and drop these GPS bombs, and then I think I need to reslot for INS issues. The 11 is hurt. There's at least one launcher active, though.
Alright, we've got two launchers down there. 2 launchers.
We're just climbing nice and slow.
Alright, 3, what's your CBM? 2, what's your status?
2 is 6 away from Whiskey 2 on heading at 349. I'm just waiting for any okay, that's a 60, never mind. I'm just waiting for any threats to come up.
Alright, I need you to get your TGP on my location right now.
Okay, copy that. I'm coming down to you. I see you're at 4,000. You want me to get information with you down there?
No, just leave your TGP somewhere near me. Like, try to get it real close to me, and then I'll give you a talk on.
Okay, copy that. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to make that soy. Okay.
Jedi 1-1, watch out, a 10 is active and looking at you right now and just popped up. Correction, not a 10, it's a 13. I'm stupid. Alright, let me know when you get your pod on.
Okay, copy. Yeah, I'm trying to. So you want me to lock you in my TGP is what you're saying?
Well, my location, just put your TGP right where I'm at. Down on the ground.
Okay, copy that.
Just arriving on Whiskey 2. Still 10 miles out. Alright. 10 miles out. Alright, copy that. Alright, we're gonna have at least 1 launcher active, and 2 are gonna be active in just a little bit here. 3 are gonna be active in just a little bit here.
Copy that.
So you're gonna need to get down. Once you get slaved near my position, you're gonna have to get down low, and then I'm gonna have to give you a talk on, because there's a good little specific little landmark I can give you here.
Okay, copy that.
Almost right over me.
Yep, I'm turning now to get behind you.
Alright, copy that. So yeah, if you get in the left orbit with me, I'll probably be able to talk you on.
Copy that. Okay, SA-11's back up.
Yeah, copy that. He's, I think I got, let me see, 1, 2, at least 2 launchers down there.
Copy that. I'm trying to get eyes on you.
On 10, or correction, 13.
Alright, yeah, they've definitely got 3 launchers. They're almost completely rearmed here. And, 2, just, you wanna book me in your HMD?
Yeah, okay, hang on. This Sam has got me, tracking me.
SA-11.
Yeah, SA-11.
Shit, he fired.
Ah! It's like trying to train. Let me see. Do I want to come back up? Let me talk to Doc really quick. Let's get you guys some tunes. I'm going to see if I'm going to come back in an A10 or not. You still going to stay in the A10 for a minute, Doc?
Yeah.
Okay, where you heading at now?
I am over 2.
Okay, I'll get in an A10, and what you got on there? Makes you CB97s? JDAMs?
I've got 12s and MAVs and 2 CBUs.
Okay, I'll bring some MAVs and some CBUs with me as well, man, and I'll get in the A10. I need to get in that bird. All right.
I'm a Maverick King, bro. I like that lock on, and I don't have to do anything else.
Roger that. Roger that. I like it too, man. You get that 10-mile distance, basically, and lock it on and fire as many as you can, G. You got hotels?
IRs.
Copy.
I think they're Deltas.
Got you. I like running the hotels. All right, I'm gonna mute Discord. I'll talk to you on comms in 225. Then me and you can do the other frequency for interflight. All right, y'all. So let's rock an A10. Let's rock the A10 because they're fun. Plus, I haven't flown it in a long time. Okay, I thought DCS was about to trip. Tusk flight. So I'll be probably Tusk 1-2. All right. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I'm Tusk 1-2. Yeah, I'm Tusk 1-2. All right, I gotta pee again. So I'll be right back. Let me pick one of the homies you guys can track. Okay, at least we take off from Bagram and not the other airfield. So let's we'll follow him right now since we're about to do some A10. Okay, I'll be right back, Munchies. All right. Let us, this will probably be our last run. Let us arm this bad boy up. Let's see. We can probably do an ECM pod there. And you know what? We'll do the ECM pod over here. We'll do a missile over here. Oops, I forgot they added this other menu here. Oh, we'll do one because we're assuming we're going to have some defenses, targeting pod. This thing definitely doesn't need any fuel bags. So we can go for a CBU-97 because it's one of my favorite. And then Station 8, or I'm sorry, Station, let's see, Rocket, is it Pylon 7? Or it has to be air-to-ground missiles. So like I said, he's doing the deltas. So basically it auto targets. He's got the laser code and he goes in there. I personally like these hotels myself. The other one is easy because once you pick up the laser code, the laser shooting onto the target, or the JTAC is lasing that target. You're all good to go. Let's get some rockets on here. We'll do these Hydras just so we can cause complete havoc. See on this station how many CBU-97s we can get. So perhaps we should do the same thing here. And then I believe we put bombs here. We can't. Plus, look at the fuel. So we've got 6 AGM stations 3 and 9. We've got our AT-FLIR 10. We've got our ECM jamming pod on 1. And then we've got rockets on station 2. And then we've got a Sidewinder on 11, just in case we get into the nitty-gritty, man.
Request rearming.
All right.
Copy.
All right, so let me get rid of the pilot's body because sometimes it gets in the way. Let me sit back down here, redo the track IR. All right, let us get the battery on. Okay, we also need the inverter. Then we're going to come over to this side and start the APU. APU exhaust gas temperatures are coming up, and this will be the RPMs. Once it gets to 100, which it is now, then we can go ahead and put that generator on. Alright, then we want to go ahead and turn our Iggy and CDU on, as well as get our screens turned to day. And we can turn our KICU on, our JTRS, and our IFCC. It's going to come in here and it's asking, do we want to engage the pre-flight bit? Let's turn that brightness down a little bit and we're going to enter yes. So now that's going to do its thing. Let's get on our stabilators here. And let's get all of our comms on. And then we'll make sure we're on 225.
Jedi 1-1's min fuel returning to Bagram.
Okay, there's 225. Let me see what radio that is. For me, that is going to be radio 2.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Okay, now this is our data cartridge, so we want to essentially load all. And we're not going to worry about any lights except internal lights in here for this. Let's also turn our comms panel on. Gets our RWR going. Floodlights up. Console lights. Flight instruments. Engine instruments. Aux instruments. Or auxiliary instruments. Boom. And that's all done, so now we can put this on the CDU, and we're going to look at this timing out. And then, of course, this one, we're going to verify all of our stores. Here they are. We've got our stations 3 and 9, our TGM 65 hotels. And let me see if it just loaded up 1. It should be 3.
Did you restart your aircraft whenever you came back up and repair by any chance?
I fully reslotted and I still had the same kind of issue.
Copy the server then.
Let's go back to rearm and refuel, which we're going to have to turn the KICU off. But I should be able to get 3, and perhaps it's on this station here, but it's not. You can't even do it, so it's got to be this one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is where it was at. Let me make sure we put three and 3. Okay, now we're over by a little bit, so let's remove that. And we're still over 46,705. So let's just bring 95% fuel. Let me see if how much putting those rockets back on will do. $46,403. I'm cool with that. 95% fuel.
Request refueling.
So now we're going to turn the KICU off.
Copy.
Okay, we are aligned. So now we can hit nav and Iggy. So let's turn the KICU off.
Refueling complete.
There we go. We're not doing too bad, guys. Stabilators are on. Once we get rearmed and refueled, we'll just have to reload it again. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and figure out our program. Okay, this is program A, 2 flap. Let's see. So let's pick flare. We'll do
Welcome traffic Jedi
2.
111, min fuel 16,
Interval cycle
inbound,
10.
landing south.
Okay, I like that. So we'll do return. And that'll be for program A. We do have an ECM. Now the IFCC can come up all the way. And then we could turn our KICU on. So this is Bagram, and we'll take off. If we want to, we could take off to the east. Let's see which No, well, there's the runway right here. We'll just use that one. So we'll take off to the west. So that data cartridge is loading. Those screens will be done loading up here in a minute. Why don't we go ahead and start our left engine? Nozzle's coming up. And you can see we got rotation here. Pressure's coming up for the oil. RPM, temperatures on the rise. And you can hear it out there. Okay, let's go back here and load all again.
Jedi 1-1, 6 miles for 2-1 left.
So here he is right here. There he is right here. Okay, everything's been loaded. And now we've got our 3. Perfect. We can come here to CDU. CDU is already going to be good there. And we're on the nav. And then down here, we are going to put this there and bring this to flight plan.
Jedi 1-1, wheels down, final, 2-1 left.
And we're going to go mission 2. There he is there. In there, like swimwear. Alright, let's go ahead and start the second engine.
Landed with 200 pounds of gas. Plenty.
I got you on stream too, coming down on that runway. It looked pretty nice, man.
Hopping off to the east and logging out. See ya.
Take care, brother.
Audio.
We'll go steer point.
Trey, you up on comms?
Yeah, I'm on comms. I'm over here at Bagram, almost done, getting ready to take off here in about 2 minutes.
We're probably gonna have to switch servers. This one's got like some massive desync stuff going on with our HMDs and stuff. I'm like fighting it just to drop bombs.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like my HUD indicator or my HMD indicator for my speed keeps moving like 2 miles off the target, and then it will just like magically reappear.
I see. All right, brother. Well, I am still going to take off, and then since I did all the work to get this bad boy turned on.
Alright, I still got one more bomb left and some CPUs. I'll still be working it until I'm done.
Okay, and you're still at Whiskey 2?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here.
Okay, well, I'm going to be going over there and at least getting some missiles off, just because I can. So I'll be taking off now. Is Money still here, or did he take off too?
No, he's taking off over to the 414th. Apparently they got an event going on.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, well, I'll be headed over there, my G. This was going to be my last ride anyway, so it kind of works out.
Alright, sounds bueno.
All right, we got our flap set. Let's go ahead and we need to do our takeoff trims. Takeoff trim. Bada bingsters, bada boomsters, and then we're going to come over here and we need to push a switch up, which is this EAC. That'll be for our autopilot holding. I think we're good to go. APU is confirmed and off. Let's go ahead and do a quick flight controls check. And brakes open. And brakes closed. Alright. Let's hold our ECM, see if the jammer works. You can see it's flashing operational here, so that works. So let's go standby there. And, oh yeah, anti-skid. We might want that on. That's why you want to check that. Booyah. Flaps are set. And finally, let's get that steering on. I think this is the button I use for it. Canopy. I gotta even remember where the steering on is at in this thing. I thought it was down here. Ram, air, canopy closed. Let me just check my map and my button here, because it's been a minute since I flew this. What's that? CMS axle. Okay, let's do a search. Might have to sign it. HOTAS nose wheel steering button. Okay, rudder. Oh yeah. Oh, let me see. Oh, is it that button? No, it's not that button. Because which one is this? Is this the? Yeah, it's on the stick. It's saying button 4. It's not that one. It's not that one. Not that one. So, let's clear it out. Huh. Yeah, I think we got a problem here. Let's see if my other stuff is working here. Okay, that stuff looks good. But I see what he's saying. So we can go insert, because that should work. See, I knew it comes up here. Well, yeah. Yeah, and I'm inclined to say the server was messed up. I was over here trying to map a button, and it wouldn't even save the button, even though I was clicking save. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never seen this kind of desync before. Me and Money were just talking about it. It's definitely odd.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Alright, test 1-2's on the move.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Bagram Airfield, Tusk 12, A10 2 Charlie will be departing on runway 21 right. We'll be headed to Whiskey 2 to help our friend Doc in the fight.
Yeah, I can't even get my gun sight back on.
Alright, we need to turn the pitot on. Finals clear. Brakes are in. We're going to go full hog here. We'll get to 50, hit our nose wheel steering button, which won't even let me do it on here. That's crazy, man. And this one, we'll just run full throttle. Nose wheel steering off, rudder authority. We're going to look for about 150, 160. Off we go. Flaps up.
Altitude.
Sauce 1-2 is up. Okay, perhaps we could make this a little darker mates. Okay, we're doing.
Yeah, I can't even do guns. The sight's off like 300 feet.
Wow, are your AGMs, were they still working, or you don't know?
They were, yeah. I think it's getting worse.
Gotcha. Alright, since we're in transit, and we'll get some autopilot stuff here on in a minute. Let's make sure the light is off. We're also need to go to our stores. We need to go to missile, and we need to put the EO timer on. There we go. So now it's going to time out the missiles. There's our fuel stores, 10,000. Keep a modest climb so we can increase speed. Right now we're about 220 knots or so, or 211, 210. All right, let's go ahead and go master on, laser on, TGP on, gun pack on. Texting and flying don't do it. There we go. We got her done. There we go. Get that turned down. Picking up that snowdrift. We're about 43 out. See. Okay, that changes the polarity. Black hot, white hot. Should we do black hot? Let's do white hot. Okay, we're 36 out. We are armed and ready to go, my G's. Let's see if we can get a kill here. Still 29 miles away. Yeah, definitely white hot's the way to go. I see an orange smoke all the way across there. $28 out. Let's see, we'll do altitude holding. Okay, perfect. Let's go on autopilot here. All right, autopilot is gauged. Let's get a little closer here. We're 21 out. Let's see if he's still out here. It'll tell me on the... Yeah, he is. He's still there. Yeah, that should be him there. Alright, said we should have some orange smoke. Okay, I see it. Okay, that's still up. Alright, let's go over here now. Narrow. Let's see. I gotta oh, DMS in. There we go. Alright. Now we actually need to find the vehicle. So let's come a little off the target here. Because I actually need to find something in order for me to target. There's like nothing there. Alright, so let's try this again. F10, let's make a right here. Okay, we're going to use our helmet to find it. Alright, let's come back. Oh, you know what? Things may not be going right because of what he said, the desync on the server. So let's egress out here a little bit. And we'll turn back in. Matter of fact, we'll do one with blue smoke too. Okay, there's my hat right there. Okay. Let's slave everything over there. There we go. Come on, man. Huh. There we go. Okay, we got him destroyed. They're definitely pissed off. They're shooting. All right. Okay, those are just like infantrymen down there. I mean, I don't know if we need to use a whole missile on infantrymen. Probably go some rockets. Ooh, we got hit. There we go. We got him though.
Pull up, pull up.
All right, let's see if we can get this back home. We are smoking. What do we got here? Okay, right engine is out. It took shrapnel. That's okay though. All right, 67 miles. I'm having to do some rudder control here too. Woo! We're losing a lot of speed here. Okay, left engine is not performing how it needs to be. Okay, let's do emergency jettison. All right, we literally jettison all our stores. That should help us out. Yeah, I'm losing all types of stuff here. Oh, there we go. There's why. Look at that. No fireball. All right, folks. That looks like that is going to be a rappy doozle. Oh, I didn't even know that thing was on the whole time. Let's get that off. Good thing I had the whatchamacallit on there. All right, you guys. That is going to be a wrap for your boy. Let's see our final score. 11 ground, 1 aircraft, and 3 losses. That is the story for today, my G's. All right. All right, y'all. It's going to be it for your boy. 100% appreciate everybody, man. God bless. We'll see you on the next one, fam bammers.